Sex can be really fun, really creative, really intimate, really, I don't know, whatever that is. Sex can be a workout. It can be relaxing. It can make your legs tired. It can be fun for men. It can be fun for women too. And you can have sex just about anywhere. My name is Patricia, and this is my sex life as a trans woman. You know, a lot of people have this idea that sleeping with a transgendered person is gross or nasty, and I'm sorry, but that's just not true. Just because I'm transgender doesn't mean that somehow I am not fun in bed or I can't have fun in bed. On the contrary, I have a lot of fun in bed. And if you don't want to take my word for it, I'm sure there's a ton of guys out there that would speak up on my behalf. When I wanted to hook up with a guy, which was all the time, I would go on a site like Grindr or Sniffies or something like that, and it would be no trouble at all, really. All I would have to do is upload my pictures, and I would get message after message after message. I hooked up with several guys offline. I know it sounds kind of bad, but I mean, hey, it's the truth. I don't make videos to sugarcoat this stuff. Might as well be honest. My first sexual experience with a male, I was probably about 18 years old. I was hooked. I have always preferred men over women. That's probably because I don't find women attractive. I find men attractive. I am the receiver, always the receiver, only the receiver, no exceptions. Recently I've settled down, but I have been to some wild sex parties, and I've been to some three-ways. I've been to just everything you can think of. I've probably done it. On New Year's Eve of the first year of my transition, I wound up at a party, and it was at a townhouse in downtown, and I was invited to the private part of the party, I guess the VIP room you could say. It was 2 guys, myself, and 2 girls, and I had a blast, but I would not let the 2 other women there touch me in any way. Back then, it made me uncomfortable. At one point, one of them did, and I got pretty pissy. I got irritated and went to get dressed so I could leave. It got sorted out, and I wound up staying. And I apologized for getting pissy, and the girl apologized for doing what she did. Sleeping with me is a lot like sleeping with any other chick out there. There's not much of a difference, only one. This is my favorite position, but I can do just about any position that anybody else can. I'm pretty flexible if I do say so myself. Geez, I already know I'm going to get a bunch of backlash for this video, but hey. Oh well. Hey, we're allowed to talk about sex too. What turns me on the most is probably going downtown, if you know what I mean. Yeah, going down on a guy really turns me on. Nothing turns me on more than a straight guy. I'm turned on by sweet guys, gentlemen, touch, stuff like that turns me on. I don't really get turned on so much by looking at something or hearing something. It's more touch, being close with a sweet guy, you know, the typical kind of female. Last year and the year before, I was having a lot of sex. I mean, a lot. With every type of guy imaginable. Yeah, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've settled down quite a bit. My sex drive has actually settled down too, which is good or bad, however you want to see it, thing. There's never been a guy that's been disappointed after sleeping with me. Not as far as I know. Why am I not attracted to women? I don't know. Probably because I feel like one, and I just prefer being the, feminine, sexy, cute, whatever you want to call it. Um, I like being, I like playing that role. I don't want to be the other way around. When I first started to transition, I went nuts. I was totally 100% boy crazy. All the all the trans haters out there, you can laugh if you want and doubt me if you want, but I get hit on by a fair number of guys, straight guys included. Lately, I've been celibate. I have a boyfriend that lives like 2 states over, so yeah. But here's hoping we are getting together very soon. He's the sweetest guy I know, and together yet, but it's coming, and I bet it's gonna be wonderful. He has even asked me to marry. Of course, I have said yes, so I guess you could say he's my fiance. I want to try every position imaginable on the honeymoon. So don't believe anybody if they say that transgender people are nasty or gross. Some of us are, I will give you that. But I am not. At least I hope so. I don't know, I might be. Who knows? Who cares? It's always important to use protection, especially if you get around quite often like I was. So, my sex life as a trans woman is A-OK. It's still alive and well, but I am overdue for a physical. Yes, this is directed at you, baby.